Hello, this is Dean Takahashi from VentureBeat. I'm here with Steven from Sony Ericsson, and he's got the first PlayStation certified phone here. And tell us about this Xperia Play phone.
Well, the Xperia Play, as you mentioned, is the first PlayStation certified smartphone in the world. And the smartphone part of this is critical, because we want everybody to understand that you do have a great gaming experience, but you also have a full-fledged Android smartphone running on the latest version of Android, by the way. It is a gingerbread device, Android 2.3. So you have all the capabilities and the Google mobile services that come along with that, and access to Android market, etc. And in the hardware, you have things like a dual camera UI. You've got the 5-megapixel camera here as your primary rear camera, and then you have VGA camera on the front, so you have a secondary camera there too. You have Wi-Fi, V, G, and N, and you have a really sharp processor combo of the Qualcomm second generation Snapdragon GPU in tandem with the Adreno 205 GPU. So that chipset is really great for the performance of the device overall, along with the enhancements from Gingerbread for efficiency and for graphics, but that really comes into play also with the gaming experience. And while we talk about the gaming experience, the first thing that really comes out outstanding about this is that you have a genuine hands-on gaming controller, obviously inspired by PlayStation. This is, as we mentioned, the first PlayStation certified device with a recognizable interface. Your D-pad keys, then going to the PlayStation icons for your action keys, and then you have over here the touch-sensitive dual analog joysticks. So a developer could make a game according to the hard keys, according to the touchpad, a combination of all, or it could give the player options of how they want to play the game. Let's see, for example, with Asphalt 6 Adrenaline from Gameloft, you have the option of steering here with these hard keys or the touchpad, or using the accelerometer. You have a 6-axis motion control, so really good accelerometer motion control capabilities too, depending on what's been enabled for that particular title. In addition to all the keys that you see here, you also have the shoulder buttons, also known as the trigger buttons there, for additional game capabilities. For example, in Star Battalion, you use it to rotate the ship, to do barrel rolls, actually, to evade being fired upon.
So it's a lot like the PlayStation portable controls, but not quite the same, right? So.
Right, not exactly. You know, so this is, while you do see it emulating PlayStation inspired. In fact, this was designed by the team who designed the PlayStation 3 controller. There are some, a few differences between them. And, noting first off the compact size of the device. One thing that you see on other PlayStation devices, you might have a dual 2 rows of the trigger buttons.
By the way, this big wire here with the big old thing in the back is actually not part of the phone. That's just to prevent journalists from taking this away and stealing
that just
right?
makes sure the toys stay here. Not that we don't trust you, but it is an awfully tempting device. So now going into the gaming interface, let's if you want to choose a game, and you want to choose a game, and then we'll let that load.
All right,
and
sure. Choose your favorite. I guess I will not be quite capable of playing it just yet.
Let's try to find one that loads pretty quickly. I'm looking for here it is, Air Attack. Okay, here's a pretty simple air combat game, but it's pretty cool. But I mean, as far as simple as just something to ramp up real quickly and just get into right away without being educated too much in the game.
And this is a 4-inch screen here, right?
Yeah, you have a 4-inch WFVGA screen.
But everything you guys talked about is fine. But I think what it was like I was timing you guys, but I started the camera so early.
So you've got 20 game publishers supporting it, huh? And maybe 50 games coming?
Yeah, at launch, you'll probably see, and depending on the carrier, you'll probably see like 7 or 8 titles pre-launched, preloaded in the device when it launches. But in addition, there'll be about 50 titles available for download. And that catalog will just continue to grow, because really, we're wide open to developers. Even we'll have certain titles and certain partners that will be featured. Being Android, it really is wide open of what we'll see out there in the marketplace.
And we're talking about April here maybe, and I guess Verizon and Rogers in North America.
Right. Verizon will be the first one, and then Rogers just to follow shortly thereafter.
Okay. And you could try this game with the analog controllers if you wanted to, right? There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Switch right in the middle of the game to
the options. Yeah, that's what I find sometimes. That, I feel comfortable playing one way, then I go, oh, let me switch, and it just depends on how you're feeling at the moment. And like I said, just the cool thing is that it supports both. Depending on the game title, if somebody's written to that. And for developers, it's really easy because you can just take the Android NDK to write to the touchpad, or you can go with middleware partners like Havoc and Unity with their tool chain and their kits to really give you all the resources you need to easily develop games for the Xperia Play.
And do you have a sense of how long it might take to port a game or to start a brand new one, I guess, for it?
No, but one of our business managers, I'm sure, can give you that information that is here.
But it's not it's a matter of weeks, I suppose, and not a huge amount of time here to get a new game going, or to get a port going here. Very cool. Great. That's Stephen from Sony Ericsson and the Xperia Play. Thank you very much.
Thank you.